Well, hello everybody. We are going to make some popcorn wax melts, guys. And if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the new videos that we will be doing on this channel. The whole entire recipe will be found in the Patreon. Guys, if you have not joined the Patreon, listen, you are missing out. The Patreon is full of candle making recipes. If you need to learn how to make candles, that is the place for you. If you need to learn how to make skincare that actually work, that is the place for you. Okay, so look no further, or look in the description box and you will be blessed. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to be doing some popcorn wax melts, guys. And as you guys know, I am slowly launching my website. It is launched already, but I'm adding products to it. So it's just a lot of products that's not on my website that I am going to be adding within the next coming weeks. So this is going to be one of those products on the website. I'm going to teach you guys how to make these wax melts. Not only make them, but make them in such a cute, lovely way. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need some containers, like some popcorn containers. As you can see, I already have mine, and I made me a circle label to go on it because this did not come with the containers, and I will give you guys the vendor for these particular containers in the Patreon, where I supply all of my vendors and stuff like that. These did not come with it. I actually made them. Okay, so you can design these in Canva and make them as cute as you want them to be. Put whatever kind of text you want, any kind of font, and print them out in Avery. All right, this is the popcorn mold that we will be using, and I will link this in the description box as well underneath the link that says silicone molds, where I always get my molds from. All right, so you're going to need some tissue paper. You could get that from Walmart. You could get that from any dollar store. I think I only paid $1 for mine, but we're going to use this because we're going to fill these containers halfway with this tissue paper because the popcorn pieces are very small. So if we were going to take this and fill up the container, it would just really take us a long time. So I'm going to fill these halfway up with tissue paper, and I'm going to put about maybe 3 ounces of wax. You can put as much wax as you want to, guys. You could do 5 ounces. But just letting people know, we have 3 ounces of actual wax. This is not completely filled with popcorn melts. That would take forever. All right, so let's get on to the next part. You're going to need 2 pans, guys. Just to keep your clean popcorn in, and the other one is going to be the one where you basically dip and do your caramel. So clean out your wax pots and everything that you're going to be using, because we're going to be using some white dye. As you guys can see inside of the wax, we got a little bit of white dye just so we can have our popcorn a white color. I really don't like the actual color of the wax, and that is cream. So I just put like another white dye chip in there, and I normally use these whenever I want something to come out completely white and not cream. Okay. All right, so my pouring pitcher is ready. It is clean. I cleaned it out, guys. And this is my fragrance that I'm going to be using. And this is some Candle Science caramel popcorn fragrance, which is pretty good. It smells exactly like caramel popcorn. My kids loved it. So you want to stir for about 2 minutes, and then you want to go ahead and start filling up your mold. So you're going to be filling up this mold quite a few times. I know on the Silicone Clone website, you can get a mold, and it's probably a little bit bigger than the one that I have. Okay, so that is my popcorn. I have filled up my mold. Listen, guys, in order to pop this popcorn out, you want to go ahead and push it from the back. Like stick your finger up towards the back of the mold and pop it out that way. Okay, so during this whole process, guys, as you can see, my wax is just solidifying, and that is fine. I did not want to use a lot of heat because I could easily just go and put it on the pot and keep it there. If I use a lot of heat, I will burn off the fragrance, and that's not what I want. So I'll just let it just solidify, and I was working with it like that, and then I just put it on the heat on warm. Okay, I had put it on warm towards the end when I was making the caramel color. So that's just a tip, guys. If you don't want your fragrance to burn off, don't keep it on the heat that much. So I'm just going to take some liquid dye, and I'm going to use 1 drop, and then I'm going to use a little bit of a chip, and this is how we're going to make our caramel color. Okay, so we're going to take a container, a aluminum container, and at this point, you're going to take it and you're going to pour your melted down wax into it, okay? And then basically you're going to take some of your fresh popcorn and you're going to coat it, okay? So you're just basically just putting it inside of this melted down caramel color wax, and you are coating it till it look the way you want it to look. So that means you might have to coat it twice, you might have to do it 3 times. I don't know. However you want your wax to look, this is what you want to do. You want to put it in there, you want to just keep moving it around until your wax is fully coated. And sometimes the wax might just dry up and get hard in the process, okay? So this is why we're using the aluminum pans, so that we can just sit this inside of our pot, our Presto pot, and we can melt this wax down and get it back to liquid pretty quick. So this is the best thing, guys. If you do it inside a bowl, it's going to solidify. It's best to just have these aluminum pans. So I'm going to do this quite a few times so you guys can see it. But as you guys can see, they are sitting, they are drying. And this is when it's already dry. And as you can see, it does not leave any residue on my glove. That's just showing you that when it dry, it's actually dry. So you're not going to have to worry about it being a hot mess inside of your popcorn containers. So I'm just kind of looking at some of them and I'm like, okay, I don't like how this one came out. I don't like how this one came out. I'm going to take these also with these right here, and I'm going to coat all of them, okay? So I have my liquid wax ready, okay? It's kind of warm. Just don't let it get too hot, guys, because you don't want to melt those pieces. All right, but the blend that I'm giving you guys, like the wax blend, you don't even really have to worry about that, because it's not going to melt really fast. So just coat it, keep going around coating it. And this is what you're going to keep doing. You want to keep doing this. And it's going to look exactly like caramel popcorn, like to the point where you're going to be like, oh my God, I cannot believe this really looks so real. And also the reason why we use the same wax is because we wanted to keep the same scent, okay? We wanted to keep that same scent even on the coating. That way when you go to put it on the wax warmer, you don't have to worry about, it being dull and not smelling like anything. All right, so we're going to speed this up, guys. And as you can see, we are pretty much at the end of it. We have like a little bit of popcorn left and we are finished. So this is our popcorn, and I changed my glove just so you guys can see there is no residue. You will not have any residue on your gloves. So now we will fill up our containers. So just take your containers and just fill it up however you please. I just filled mine up to the rim. Some people will probably overflow because they want to have like a realistic look, but me, I try to keep any wax away from, because we don't use these little plastic bags. So I try to keep wax away from those plastic bags because they are prone to get residue. And the residue can be kind of ugly. I don't like anything that looks sloppy, ugly. I like stuff to look perfect when people pick it up. All right. So just fill it up. And then I'm going to make sure you guys in the Patreon got the links for the bags. You got the links for the twine. You got the links for the pans. You got the links for the colors. I'm going to make sure you guys got the links for the actual popcorn containers, the labels. You're going to get the links for everything in the Patreon so that you can go and make this without a problem. So now I just put it inside of my little bags. Now I got these bags from Hobby Lobby, so I cannot give you the information for the bag. Only thing I can say is if you got a Hobby Lobby near you, these are the bags that they have in the bakery section. Yes, and you will see them. They kind of like square, as you can see right there. Yeah. All right, so I just took it, put it in a bag, and then I basically tied the twine onto it. And that just really gave it a cute look. It really brought it to life. The bags did it. When everybody seen the bags, they was like, oh my God, this is way too cute. So I just tied the twine in like a bow. And it also helps to have this particular setup because it keeps the scent in the inside. So it has a very good hot throw and a good cold throw. So we are finished, guys. I'm going to show you guys my finished product as I continue to tie this up and get this finished. Guys, when I tell you, you are going to love this product for your line. You're going to absolutely love it. The only thing I don't like is it take maybe about 4 wax melts just to get, enough inside of your warmer to where as though you can smell it. All right. So that's the finished product, guys. And oh my God, These are just way too cute. You're going to see them in a picture right about now. Don't you just love it? All right, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to do that. And if you want the mold, you will find it in the description box. All right.